Good morning. I am pretty certain we have done 25, 26, 27. If not, we'll cover them when I get back Tuesday. So we're going to work 28 and go till we can't anymore. All right. All right, so like I said, we'll work on 28 and go from there. So for 28, first, I need to get rid of this 2 out front, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So I've got log base x of 32 is equal to 5. Now I need to rewrite using logarithm rules. So I have x to the 5th equals 32. What to the 5th equals 32? You check your half sheet, because you should have it. If not, you can try on the calculator to figure it out. And we're going to get that x is 2, right? Because we've done that problem like 8 times, it feels like. 29, we'll divide by 3, both sides, yes. What you know. Anything I do to one side, got to do the other. It's algebra. 12 divided by 3 is 4. I now rewrite, right? 2 to the 4th equals x. And if 2 to the 5th is 32, 2 to the 4th is going to be half of that, which is, 16. 16. All right, 30, I got to get rid of that 12, so I'm going to subtract it. So then I've got log base x of 81 is equal to 14 minus 12 is 2. Last I checked. X to the 2nd power is equal to 81. What number squared equals 81? You can check your half page. X is, 9. X is 9. Oh, sorry, I scrolled pretty fast. Hit pause if you need it. All right, so 31, it's a little more complicated. I'm going to add 5 both sides first. 5 both sides. So then I got 6 log base x of 125 is equal to 18. Right? Because 13 plus 5 is 18. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. I have log base x of 125 is equal to 3. So x cubed equals 125. Sorry, that should be equal sign, not a negative sign. What number to the 3rd power is equal to 125? On your half sheet, x is going to be 5 all day, every day. 32. I'm going to add 4 both sides. Remember, you can pause me if I'm going too fast, because I'm sure I am. I got 5. Log base 4 of x is equal to 6 plus 4 is 10. Now I divide by 5. Log base 4 of x equals 2. Then I have 4 to the 2nd power is x. And 4 squared is not 8. It is 16 all day, every day. All day, every day. All right, so I'm going to rewrite real quick on 33 because I don't have anything extra, right? I don't have a plus sign, I don't have a minus, I don't have a number out front. I'm good. So I got 2 squared. Sorry, not true. I have 2 to the x power. Sorry, apparently my stylus goes faster than the computer does. So I have 2. Oops. I'm going to rewrite. 2 to the x power equals 64. So 2 to what power is 64? 2 to the 5th was 32. It must be 2 to the 6th. So x equals 6. Crazy talk. Crazy talk. All right. I know your paper does not have curves, but we need them, right? Because we're doing standard deviations right there, right? Okay. So when I start my curve, what do? What goes in the middle? My mean goes in the middle. And mean is also the average. So I have a 64 in the middle. Remember, we're doing the best we can. All right, so 64 plus 12 is going to give me what? 78? Nope, 76. I lied. 76. And then 88. And then that'd be 90, so that would be 100. And then 64 minus 12. Got to get the calculator because it's math, right? I should have a calculator. That's how this should work. All right, so 64 minus 12 is 52, minus 12 is 40, minus 12 is 28. All right, my percents, right? That's 34, 34, 2.35 is the baby one. All right, so I got my 34s in the middle. I got 13.5, 13.5, and then the 2.35 on the ends, right? All right, the average score of math test is 64. Standard deviation is 12. That's got my numbers on the bottom. What percent best represents the probability that any one student scored between 52 is right here, and 88 on their test? So what I need to do with those, I need to add them together, right? So I got 34 plus 34 plus 13.5. 34 plus 34 is 68, plus 13.5 is 81.5. Right? So 81.5% of the time kids score between a 52 and 88. For a math test, average score is 64 and standard deviation is 12. All right, so that's number 34. 35. If 500 students took the test on 34, about how many students scored between a 52 and an 88? All right, so we found that 81.5% of the students scored between a 52 and an 88, right? If there are 500 of them, how do I figure out how many people that is? Okay, take 500 and I multiply it by 0.815. Move the decimal twice, right? That's a percent. So I move the decimal twice. 500 times 0.815. All right, that gives you 407.5. Okay, we talked about this several times. Can we have 0.5 of a person? No, we may not have 0.5 of a person. You may either round up or round down. I'm going to round up. This is about how many. So we'll say about 408 students. Ooh, I ran out of screen. Sorry, squishing it in there. Okay, we haven't done any questions like that. I know that's new, but we'll be all right, because then there will be much more of them, right? Average score for a science test is 48. Standard deviation is 9. So I've got a 48 in the center, front and center. Standard deviation is 9. So I'm going to do what with that 9? Somebody tell me in their head, because it'd be really weird if you're talking back to me right now. I feel even stranger talking to the computer alone. Just if you're curious. So I'm adding 9. Adding 9. Oops. Don't talk and write at the same time, Nora. You will mess it up. I should know that by now. You should know that by now. All right, so that one's a 66, and then I add 9 one more time, and I get a 75. All right, so going down, so I've got 48 minus 9, because we're making it smaller, right? 39. That one's going to be 30, because that's way too easy, right? And then 21. Average score for science test is 48. Standard deviation is 9. I got that covered. About what percent represents the probability that any one student scored between 30 and 57. I don't have my percents on here because I didn't do them yet. So, oh no, I gotta fill them in. And then 2.35, the little baby ones, right? Sorry, I know my writing is rough. It's because I can't rest my hand on the screen. 30 and 57, so I got 34 plus 34 plus 13.5. And if we remember from just a moment ago, 34 plus 34 plus 13.5 was 81.5%, right? 34 plus 34 plus 13.5. That looks like a B, but it's really a 13. Oops. All right, so 37. If 80 students took the test and scribed on 36, how many students scored between a 30 and a 57? Okay. 80 people took it. What did we do last time when we had 500 people taking it? Scroll up and look. I did 500 times the 81.5. All right, so 500 times 81.5. Oh, but that was a point. Make that decimal bigger. 815, right? So I'm going to take that same 0.815 and multiply it by 80. So 80 times 0.815. And that'd be 81.5% of 80. So using my trusty calculator, which you should all have out by now. Just saying. It's 65.2, so we're going to say about 65 students. That's some really bad cursive. You shouldn't write like that. It's hardly legible. Hope you're listening, because this would be hard to read if you weren't. 38. The average score of a history test is 72. Standard deviation is 7. What about percent? Best represents probability any one student score between a 65 and a 79. So I got a 72. That's a 72. All right, 72 plus 7 will be 79. Plus 7 more makes 86. Plus 7 more makes 93. Then going down, I got 72 minus 7 gives me 65. Minus 7 gives me 58. Minus 7 gives me 51. Mama rock me. If I add my percentages in, sorry, wagon wheels on the radio behind me, which I hope you can't hear. But I was too tempted to sing it. I should not put on music I like. 13.5 and then 2.35. 2.35. No, do not go look up what music that is right now. Finish this first. Alright. What percent represents probability one student scored between a 65 and a 79? 65 and 79 is looking a whole lot like, nope, 34 plus 34, which is a whopping 68%, right? Because it's a 68, 95, 99.7 rule, empirical rule. All right, 289 kids took the test described. How many students scored between a 65 and a 79? So I take my 289 people, multiply that by 0.68. So 289 times 0.68. You better have a calculator. Let's do 196.52, so I'm going to go 197. About 197. Remember the wiggly equal sign means about. All right, we're about 13 minutes into this video, so I'm going to stop soon. Keep working 40, 42. You can do those. All right. Be awesome if we got through 49 today. If not, that's okay too. But you can work at least a couple of them. Thanks, guys. Hope you're behaving. I'll see y'all on Tuesday.